going on, you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom train. It's JJD, JJ the Illuminator here, the sweet one. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames, but we won't get into that right now. I was watching some of my older videos, and I started thinking about a video I did a while back. I'll put if I remember anyway, I'll put a link in the description. It was about how, with minimum wage, did I say minimum? With minimum wage going up, that a lot of fast food places like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that, they might end up closing locations because they're not going to be able to afford another hike in the food to be able to pay. Because the honest truth is, in case you didn't know, the honest truth is, if minimum wage goes up, they're not going to pay the extra money. We're going to end up paying the extra money in the prices, at least most of it. So I was thinking, I mean, what do I know? I'm just an average JJ on the street, right? I was thinking, if places like McDonald's or Burger King, if they're worried about not raising prices, maybe they should add other things to their menu. Like, I'm almost positive, and I could be wrong, and please, somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I'll be the first one to apologize. But when I was a kid, I could swear that there was a time where McDonald's sold hot dogs also. Maybe it was just a local thing. Maybe it was only a short time. I know there's a possibility it could have happened more recently within the last 10 years or something. But I remember maybe in the late 70s or 80s, them selling hot dogs at McDonald's. Not that I ever bought one. I mean, we weren't really a fan. We ate at home. I mean, it was not really something that we went out and got food a lot. It was a rare occasion if we went and got fast food. So that's why I'm not always the best source with this. But I could have sworn McDonald's had hot dogs. But why can't these places bring back a hot dog? You know how cheap hot dogs are to buy? And the profit would be unbelievable. If they had a hot dog extra value meal and it was $4 or $5, even at that price, they'd be making a killer profit. I understand pizza might be a little bit harder to worry about from a standpoint of cooking and ordering and everything. But hot dogs, we all know, and it's just a fact, there are more Spanish people, and the influence of Spanish food in this country is higher than ever. So why can't more places have some type of a Spanish option? Maybe, two tacos for $3 or something. Just basic, basic meat and lettuce and tomato stuff they would have normally anyway, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this whole thing started because I was reading a story about McDonald's having a new dessert for the first time in years. They have their McFlurry, which is kind of like a soft serve. I don't know if it's like a soft serve vanilla ice cream shake type thing. But now they have this Oreo McFlurry. Okay, and that got me thinking, why don't you have more things on your menu that maybe it will bring people back? But don't have them be $10 a piece. I can't see people buying a Big Mac, a medium soda, and a large fry and spending $12, $13. It's unheard of. So, I mean, it just sounds great for these places. Maybe have something different. Here's the other thing, an all American hamburger. Now, let me ask you, when you go to these places, do you ever remember, like, relish being a topping? Most of these places, it's like you get a cheeseburger, it has like mustard or mayonnaise or ketchup, pickles, onions, all, but not relish, pickle relish, the green relish, dill relish or sweet relish. Why don't they have an all-American cheeseburger? Just a cheeseburger and, like, not even a lettuce and tomato, just like ketchup, relish, and mustard. Have it be like, a $1.29 or something. The killing you'll make, because people will be like, well, that's like a 4th of July burger for a lot of people. I can never remember around here ever getting a hamburger from a grill, from a backyard barbecue or whatever, where people didn't have ketchup, relish, and mustard. Sometimes that's all you need. You don't need all this other, fancy brioche buns and whatnot. Just a hamburger, all American hamburger. And they'd make a killing, in my opinion. What are your thoughts? Not that I just don't want to see people go out of business, but you would think they'd be trying almost anything, right? An Oreo McFlurry. Great dessert, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Feel free to put your comments below. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. Have a good rest of the day. Be good to yourselves. Sail Aversky. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.
What's that smell?